2022 was a year with some really good shows, but today I wanted to talk about the shows releasing in 2023. There are a ton of bangers releasing this year. In fact, it's going to be one of the best years for anime specifically, with of course some other goodies thrown in there, as well as some other great shows that I do want to check out sometime this year. So let's begin this list with, of course, the anime. So first we have Vinland Saga Season 2, a show that's already airing right now, and it's been great so far. We have Tokyo Revengers Season 2, another anime that's already airing right now, and loving it. We have Nagatoro Season 2, Blue Lock Core 2, Demon Slayer Season 3, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, AOT Final Season Final Part 2, which I don't even want to talk about the title, Classroom Elite Season 3, Tonikawa Season 2, Spy X Family Season 2, the Kaguya-sama movie, and the Tensora movie. In fact, the Tensora movie should be coming out in theaters this weekend, so that's pretty cool. If you're a fan of any of these shows, you should definitely be checking out the new stuff that's coming out this year. But moving right along, let's get into some newer stuff. There's not a lot, unfortunately, so this is really the year for sequels, but at any rate, I also have a Solo Leveling. This is a very hyped up manga that people love. But yeah, I heard really good stuff from Solo Leveling, so I'm definitely gonna check it out. We also have Liar Liar and Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. Both of these shows, I haven't seen much for it, but they do look colorful, look really cool, so definitely check them out. And finally, probably the most hyped actual new show coming out from this year is gonna be Oshi no Ko. This show is gonna be goofy, it's gonna be wacky, and I really can't wait for it. Definitely gonna check it out. Alright, and now I have a few shows that came out in 2022 that I just didn't really get the time to see. We have Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Dr. Stone, Uncle from Another World, and Bochi. These 4 shows had new seasons or just overall just started in 2022, and I want to check out at some point. And finally, we just have general anime that I also want to check out. We have Goblin Slayer. Season 2 of this anime should be coming out mid this year. So we also got JoJo's. I currently am going to start it soon. It's probably like the next anime I'm going to start, and I really want to start it because I have heard great things about JoJo's. I also want to watch Fruit Basket, Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, and Scissor 7. Alright, with that will do for the anime for this year. But now let's get into some of the general animation that I want to check out this year. First, we got Rise of the TMNT. I've been a fan of TMNT for years now, and I do want to check out Rise because I've heard great things about it. And in 2022, the movie came out, so I definitely want to watch it because I heard some good things about the movie. So this will probably come to a surprise for many of you because I haven't seen it yet. We have BoJack Horseman. BoJack's just a show I never really got around to seeing. I don't know why, but I think this is the year. A little ironic, I suppose, but this is definitely the year I should check it out because I think it's time. And yeah, I'm going to see what people are talking about now. It's gonna be interesting. This is kind of anime, but not really. We have Castlevania. This is in last year's video. Same thing. It's a great action series. I definitely want to check it out. We also have Kid Cosmic, which is a Netflix show. I haven't heard much about it. I know season 3 was the final season. It got canceled or whatever. So, I mean, every show on Netflix is getting canceled now, so whatever. But I definitely want to check this out because it looks pretty wacky. This one's a little of an oddball as well. We have Boondocks. I never watched Boondocks. It does seem like a very cultural show, if you know what I mean. So I definitely want to see what's up about this. It seems a little goofy, a little bit of fun. I also want to rewatch Samurai Jack. I haven't watched the show in literally over a decade. It's been quite a while. We also have Clone High. I never watched the show. I never heard of the show, to be honest, until recently with season 2 being announced or whatever. So this should be a fun show. It's free to watch. Should be a good time. And these last 2 are also other shows that were on Adult Swim for a bit. We have The Archer and The Venture Bros. I also don't know a lot about these 2, a common theme in this video, but I've never heard of these 2 since like maybe a year or 2 ago. So, but I've heard some positive stuff about them. So gonna check them out, as I know Venture Bros has ended, but I'm not really sure about The Archer. But at any rate, I'm definitely going to have these on my radar. Alright, and finally we have the movies coming out in 2023. There's not a lot, and rightfully so, but anyway, here we go. First, we have Intergalactic. It came out on Netflix, and I don't know much about it, but I do know it's like a love story. And it looks, it has a lot of animation representation from Spider-Verse, another show or movie just extremely inspired by that, which is great, by the way. Spider-Verse is a piece of media that has just touched a lot of other shows and like only a few, like the movie isn't that old, and it's already like influenced many movies and shows. It's just wonderful to see. We need more animation like that. But at any rate, I want to watch Intergalactic. It seems pretty cool, and hopefully it's up on my speed. Next, we got Tokyo Godfathers, a Christmas movie. I know I'm a little late for this, but this is a movie I've been anticipating for a bit, and I've heard pretty good things about, so we're gonna check that out as well. Next, we got The Summit of Gods. I mentioned this also in last year's video, but this is a movie about two guys just climbing Mount Everest. It sounds really cool. Sounds a little wacky, and I definitely also want to check this out. At least with the movies, it's like I don't have to invest as much time into them, so it's easier to watch. So these movies I should definitely like I am saying definitely a lot, but these movies I should 100% get to hopefully this year. These next three are all a bunch of Disney movies I just haven't seen yet. We have Lightyear, Raya and the Last Dragon, and Strange World. I try to keep up quite frequently with all the Disney stuff, and Lightyear is, and I love Pixar, and so with Lightyear coming out last year, I haven't seen it yet. It's been almost 6 months or whatever, but I want to watch Lightyear, I want to watch Raya, and I also want to watch Strange World. Even though those last two I probably won't have that much interest in, I want to check out Lightyear and see what people were clowning about. Alright, don't worry guys, we have two live action pieces. We have Ballad of Buster Scruggs, which is a movie made by the same people who made No Country for Old Men. I think the Coen brothers or Nolan brothers, something like that. I always get them too confused, but yeah, this is a Western movie. I'm kind of a fan of Westerns for some reason, so that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna check this one out. And I actually lied. We actually have 3 pieces of live action, so please praise me, guys, in the comments. Come on. We also have the Da Vinci Code. I have never heard of this. I'm gonna be completely honest, but I heard the Da Vinci Code is actually a really good live action film. So I want to check it out, see what's up. Hopefully it's up in my speed. And finally, we have the Shawshank Redemption. I was recommended to this by one of my friends, and I hear it's actually a pretty good movie. I even hear it's one of the best live action films of all time. So with a title like that, I have to check it out. Watching 3 over 1 from last year is definitely a huge improvement. So props to me. Reaching the summit of this video, we have Super Mario Bros. Movie. I mean, no surprise here. I want to watch Chris Pratt. We have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. No surprises here. If you watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, you would know this movie's amazing. So definitely gonna check the sequel to this trilogy series. It's gonna be great. Again, Spider-Verse influenced so many other pieces of media. It's insane, man. We need more films like this. This is just great stuff. I can't wait to watch the sequel. And finally, we have the Pixar movie of this year, Elemental. Haven't seen much about it. Don't know what was about. I just hope Pixar can stay up there in terms of the movie race, because DreamWorks has been coming in amazingly recently, and I can only imagine how other studios are going to do. So hopefully Elemental is also really good. And that's pretty much all I have for this list, for this 2023 list. Let me know what shows, movies, anything you guys are excited for this year. I can't wait. I think this year is going to be a great year for animation in general, and I want to know what you guys are watching and seeing so I can also watch and see it, because I want to see what's new, see what's coming, and just explore new cultures, topics, just industries. I want to see new stuff. So let me know what you guys are seeing, and that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and let's have a great year.